And I think it's a pretty important day for water. Any day is a good day for water. We're lucky in Illinois to be blessed by access to water that many states don't have, but we have to take good care of our water, whether it's from the Rock River or just down by the Mississippi River. And earlier today, yesterday we were at the Lake Michigan in Chicago, and so wherever you go in Illinois, we have access to water, but we have to make sure that our wastewater, our drinking water, we make the proper investments to take good care of it. And back last fall, on the 40th anniversary of the Clean Water Act that was passed in Washington, D.C. 40 years ago, we launched the Illinois Clean Water Initiative. And the whole idea is to help our municipalities and our water reclamation districts make investments today that help keep clean water today and tomorrow. And these are very important investments because any business that comes or wants to stay in the community, one of the first questions they ask is, what about your wastewater treatment? What about your drinking water? What about your access to water? So we have heard that over and over again from businesses in Illinois or other businesses wanting to come to Illinois. So we want to invest in our water resources. This is a $1 billion investment just this year. We hope to keep growing it and growing it. And we've worked with municipalities all across the state. This is a very important area of our state, Rockford area, Northern Illinois. About 240,000 people are in the Rock River Water Reclamation District. And part of our investment today is going to that district. We're working also with the Village of Winnebago and really all the communities that are in the Water Reclamation District. This is an investment of, I think, about $15 million almost. That's a lot of money. It's capital money. It's designed to make investments in terms of investments now that pay great dividends in the future because it puts people to work now. Whether you're a laborer or operating engineer, an electrician, if you're doing something with plumbing and fitting, all those trades will be involved in this particular project. And I think it's important to understand that we have to keep investing in our infrastructure in Illinois, whether it's our roads or our bridges, whether it's our rail systems or our water systems. I was just in the Quad Cities. We're investing in schools there. And everywhere across Illinois, we have to invest in our schools. We've got to have good transportation, good water, and a well-skilled workforce. We've got that workforce. That's one of the reasons that Chrysler expanded so much over in Belvedere. The CEO of Chrysler, Sergio, told me that one of the reasons that Chrysler put so much money into that new plant, or into the plant to refurbish it, was because of our workforce, because of our Midwestern workforce, because of all the men and women who know how to get the job done right, done on time, done under budget. So that's what this is all about. I want to bring forward now the top engineer from the Rock River Water Reclamation District. Why don't you come on forward? Dana is your name? And,
yeah, Dana Carroll.
Okay, Dana, we want to hear a little bit about what the district does.
On behalf of my board of trustees who's here today and our district director who is fortunately on the lake in Wisconsin, I want to welcome you all and thank you for coming. The project you see going on behind you, and you can see the layout on the board here, is one we've been working on for almost 20 years. The big holdup on getting this project done is and was funding. And we want to thank the governor's office, the state, the IEPA, and the Clean Water Initiative for those funds to do that. The other thing that we want to talk about today is the money we're getting for sewer system rehabilitation. It's a very important thing to the community, to the state, to the Clean Water Act, that we do not have sewer overflows and treatment plant overflows. The district is spending $5 million a year of our own money on sewer system rehab. What we get from the state in this program helps us advance that program farther along and protect more private homes. So thank you very much, Governor.
Okay, look forward to working with you, Dana. We like engineering. Matter of fact, earlier today we were talking about STEMs, science, technology, engineering, and math. And don't forget that if you go to Mars, anybody here locally go to Mars, there is a rover there by the name of Curiosity. And the gears on the rover Curiosity on the planet Mars were made right in this area by Forest City Gears. They made the gears. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory couldn't find anybody out that way in California that could make the gears for that rover that came out of the spacecraft and is roving all about Mars like R2-D2 and sending all this information back to us. It was right here in our state of Illinois, in northern Illinois, and I really want to thank Forest City Gears. Every time I come here, I'm grateful to their commitment to science, technology, engineering, and math. That's what Dana is, a great engineer. And we want Frank Eubank, president of the Village of Winnebago, to come forward and say a few words for Winnebago. Let's hear it, Governor. Frank, come on.
Again, I welcome everybody here today. Back in 2009, the Village of Winnebago was at a point where we had to increase our capacity of our sewer. We didn't quite have the funding to do that, but we had the need. We were at capacity. We were at 400,000 gallons per day, which was our capacity for our sewer. We could not add additional new housing. We could also not add additional new businesses, which really hurt our area. When I became the village president in 2009, I asked the board if we had the alternative to go to the ROCKFORD Water Reclamation District, and they weren't sure, so we reached out to them. And fortunately, through the last 4 years, we have been in good discussions with them and had signed an intergovernmental agreement as of 2011, which at that point they took over the operation of our sewer system and allowed, will be coming out through this expansion. What you see here today right behind us and going out to Meridian is the first phase. This has been in the works for the past 8 or 10 years, but the next phase that'll go from Meridian to the village hopefully will happen next year. We're looking for additional funding through the same Clean Water Initiative, and also something that most of you don't know that are here today is the Village of Winnebago just purchased an acre of ground just on the east side of the village to build an elevated water storage tank. And we're looking to, we've submitted a grant or an application to see if we can get funding under this same initiative. And what that'll do is our existing water tower was built in 1955 and it needs a lot of repairs to it. And we need to be able to shut that down. It does not have the capacity we currently need and does not have any for our future growth. So this new water tower will supply that, but also we have undeveloped land. Some of it's designated for housing, for nice homes there, but other land is designated for commercial and industrial growth. So we really need to have this water tower in place to do that. So this announcement came at a great time because the village is also seeking to go with the clean water route too and update our infrastructure. So again, I'd like to thank a few people here. First of all, Steve Graceffa and Dana Carroll from the Rock River Water Reclamation District and their board. Without them, we would not even be here talking about having new industry and new economic opportunities in Winnebago. Secondly, Chairman Christensen, also Lynn Strathman from the Winnebago County Board for supporting the village, and Chairman Christensen for supporting the acquisition and merger of our two systems. And then finally for Governor Quinn here, I remember when I was at the 99th Annual Illinois Municipal League Convention in October of 2012, and he came and made a presentation to all the mayors and to the village presidents that were in attendance there, and this is when he unveiled the Clean Water Initiative to all of us. And at that point, a sigh of relief came across me and also to the 6 other trustees that were there from the Village of Winnebago, because we now knew we had a way to fund this connection. And until that point, we were not sure how we were going to fund it. So again, Governor Quinn, thank you very much.
Okay, very good there, Scott. We look forward to building a new water tower, too.
Thank you.
Now, this is exactly what we're talking about. The Municipal League had their convention. A lot of mayors and village presidents came. We launched the Clean Water Initiative, and now we're making these investments to put people to work and to get clean water. And I want to bring forward someone who knows how to get the job done. He represents all the building trades here in northwestern Illinois. He's a good man. He understands building and making things are what we do best, and that's Brad Long. Brad, come on forward.
Thank you, Governor.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Today we've got representatives from the operators, plumbers, sheet metal workers, electricians, teamsters, laborers, and it's good news for all those trades and more because it means jobs for our members. It's no mystery or secret that economy's been pretty tough on the building trades, and this northern Illinois area in particular has been hit hard. And this means jobs, food on the table for our folks and their members. And I want to thank the governor for making that possible. Thank you, Governor.
All right, thank you, Brad. When companies come and take a look at Northern Illinois or any part of Illinois, they want to look at what are we doing for our roads? What are we doing for our water systems? And it's important that we make these investments today so we can create jobs today and tomorrow. So someone who understands that very well is State Senator Steve Saddleman, and I want to thank Steve for joining us. Come on over here, Steve. You believe in clean water? All right, buddy. All right.
I'd like to thank the governor for making it back to the Rockford area. Anytime he comes with announcements of jobs and investments and funding, that's always a good thing, and you're welcome to come back many more times in the weeks and months and years ahead, Governor.
All right, don't worry.
Jobs and clean water, I can't think of more important priorities for this community, and so the fact they are brought together into this project is especially important. Obviously, anything we do to improve our infrastructure is critically important as well. It's a key component to moving this community forward and improving our chances for economic development, and that provides further jobs in the future. So congratulations, thank you to the governor, thank you to all involved in this project.
All right, well said there, Steve. Thank you. Well, our Illinois Environmental Protection Agency is a key player in this whole Clean Water Initiative, and our director is here today. I want her to come forward because she's leading the charge all across Illinois for clean water, and that's Lisa Manette. Come on, Lisa. Want to hear from you? Okay.
Thank you, Governor Quinn, for your continued strong leadership in launching the Illinois Clean Water Initiative that is allowing critically needed water projects, such as this one, to move forward with affordable financing. Governor Quinn has been a long leading champion of improving water quality of our rivers, lakes, and streams, and this project demonstrates his continued commitment to restoring our vital waterways that gave birth to so many of our communities. This nearly $13 million project that the governor is announcing today will significantly upgrade and expand the Rock River Water Reclamation District wastewater treatment system. But what does this project mean to the citizens of this area? An upgraded and expanded wastewater treatment system means better services and cost savings to residents and businesses, and it will ensure that the Rock River is a healthy and vital waterway for many years to come. The Governor's Clean Water Initiative is providing the funding needed today to repair and upgrade critical water infrastructure and to create good paying jobs now. But today's announcement is more than just meeting our needs today. The Governor's Clean Water Initiative is also investing in our future, as the Rockford metropolitan area will have the critical water infrastructure needed for continued economic growth for decades to come. We want to thank the Rock River Water Reclamation District for your leadership and foresight to undertake an ambitious and progressive schedule to modernize and upgrade your water treatment facility over the recent years. The Illinois EPA continues to look forward to our successful partnership. And again, thank you to Governor Quinn for recognizing the infrastructure improvements needed in the Rockford area and for championing the successful financing program for the citizens of Illinois. Thank you.
All right, well said there, Lisa. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Lisa was with us at the beginning. She's the architect of this whole program. She has a partner that works with her with the Illinois Finance Authority. We have to use all these intricate financing techniques so we can get the money to the Rock River Water Reclamation District, get the money to the Village of Winnebago, and get the money everywhere we can, whether it's Rockford or any city in Illinois. We've got to help them get access to the money they need in order to build the things they need. And so it's important to have a finance authority. That's who we have here today, the Executive Director, Chris Meister. Come on, Chris. Okay.
Thank you, Governor. Thanks, Governor Quinn and Mr. Village President, Senator Brad Long, members of the Rock River Water Reclamation District. On behalf of our volunteer board at the Illinois Finance Authority and our chairman, Bill Brandt, we are very proud to be part of today's exciting announcement. Some months ago, Governor Quinn asked the Illinois Finance Authority to partner with Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, and specifically with their new director, Lisa Bonnet, to dramatically increase the availability of low-cost capital financing to ensure that new sewer and water infrastructure is built across Illinois, and in particular here in Winnebago County. Under this expanded program, Governor Quinn's Clean Water Initiative It will do three things. First, thousands of women and men of the unionized buildings and trades will go to work building clean water infrastructure. Over time, the program is estimated to create over 28,000 jobs in our state. Second, Governor Quinn's Clean Water Initiative will ensure access to clean, fresh drinking water across our state. Access to clean drinking water is a major competitive advantage for our region and our state in the Rockford area in the global economy. And third, as the village and the water reclamation district here knows, it will save local taxpayer and ratepayers money. Fewer taxpayers or fewer rate and taxpayer dollars paid in interest costs mean more miles of pipe laid, more hours worked by the women and men of the construction trades, and more buildings built like the one behind us. And how will we do this? The Illinois Finance Authority will partner with the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency to stretch scarce federal funds, over $1 billion over time, to allow villages, cities, and water reclamation districts to build state-of-the-art drinking water and sewer systems. The interest rates will be very attractive and lower than these borrowers would be able to access on their own. The United States Environmental Protection Agency today estimates that Illinois will need to invest over $32 billion in future years to replace aged water and sewer systems. Clean and safe drinking water, jobs, and saving taxpayers money. This is what Governor Quinn's Clean Water Initiative means to the people of Illinois. And also, I want to thank Mr. Peterson here from Chairman Christensen's office in Winnebago County a couple of years ago. Chairman Christensen and the rest of his board really helped Governor Quinn, the IFA, and DCO provide the financing for the Navistar project in DuPage and Cook County. So thank you. It's an example of regional cooperation. Thank you, Mr. Peterson.
All right, well, good. Thank you. Okay. Well, there was a great American writer in the 19th century, lived a little bit into the 20th century, by the name of Mark Twain. And he summed up what we're doing today. He said, whiskey's for drinking and water's worth fighting for. So thanks a lot.